Welcome back to the channel, Faithful. Kyle Shanahan has made a major announcement that nobody saw coming, and the reaction across social media has been absolutely explosive. Before we dive into all the details, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any breaking 49ers news. Now let's get right into it. For years, Kyle Shanahan has been one of the most respected coaches in the NFL. Since arriving in San Francisco, he has completely transformed the organization. He helped build a championship contender, developed young talent, and created one of the most creative offensive systems in football. Despite dealing with injuries, roster turnover, and tough playoff losses, Shanahan has consistently kept the 49ers among the league's elite teams. That's why today's announcement has generated so much attention. When Shanahan addressed the media, fans expected the usual offseason comments about training camp, player development, and preparing for another Super Bowl run. Instead, he delivered a message that immediately grabbed headlines around the NFL. According to reports and reactions around the league, Shanahan made it clear that the 49ers are entering a new phase. He emphasized that the organization must continue evolving if it wants to stay ahead of the competition. While many expected San Francisco to simply run back the same formula, Shanahan suggested that significant changes could be coming. The moment those comments surfaced, fans began asking the same question. What exactly does this mean for the future of the team? Could it impact the roster? Could it influence the team's long-term plans at quarterback? The speculation started instantly. Teams that refuse to adapt often find themselves falling behind. Shanahan understands this better than anyone. He has seen contenders rise and fall throughout his coaching career, and he knows that maintaining success requires difficult decisions. What makes this situation so fascinating is the timing. Their roster is loaded with talent. Their defense remains dangerous. Yet Shanahan appears focused on the future rather than simply celebrating past accomplishments. That mindset is one reason why the 49ers have remained competitive for so long. Fans often focus on what happened last season. Coaches have to think about what happens next season, and even 3 years from now. Shanahan's latest comments suggest that he is already preparing for the next chapter. Some fans are praising the decision and saying that great organizations must continue evolving. Others are concerned that major changes could disrupt a roster capable of competing for a championship right now. Both perspectives are understandable. When a team is close to reaching the Super Bowl, supporters naturally want stability. They want the front office and coaching staff to keep everything together and make one more run. But NFL history shows that standing still can be dangerous. The best franchises are always looking ahead. Think about some of the most successful organizations in league history. Sometimes moving forward requires taking calculated risks. That's where Shanahan's reputation becomes important. Over the years, he has earned credibility through results. He has taken teams deep into the playoffs. He has developed quarterbacks. Even when critics questioned his approach, he often found ways to prove them wrong. Because of that track record, many fans are willing to trust his vision. Still, trust doesn't eliminate curiosity. People want specifics. What changes are coming? Who will benefit? Which players could see expanded roles? Could new faces emerge as key contributors? Those questions are dominating discussions among 49ers fans. One possibility is that Shanahan intends to place a greater emphasis on developing younger players. Every season brings new opportunities for emerging talent. The coaching staff constantly evaluates who is ready to take the next step. Young players can inject energy, speed, and unpredictability into a roster. They can also provide tremendous value under the salary cap. In today's NFL, balancing star power with affordable talent is critical. Another possibility involves strategic adjustments on offense. Shanahan has always been known for innovation. Defenses spend months studying his schemes. Opposing coordinators analyze every tendency and every formation. Staying ahead requires constant evolution. Perhaps his announcement reflects a desire to introduce new concepts, different personnel packages, or fresh wrinkles that opponents haven't prepared for. If that's the case, the 49ers offense could look even more dangerous next season. Let's also talk about the pressure facing this organization. Whenever a team consistently competes for championships, expectations increase. Fans don't just want playoff appearances. They want Super Bowl victories. Every decision becomes magnified. Every offseason move receives intense scrutiny. Shanahan operates under that pressure every year. He understands that expectations in San Francisco are enormous. This fan base expects excellence. It expects championship football. It expects the organization to compete with the very best teams in the NFL. When a coach with Shanahan's influence speaks, people listen. Players listen. Executives listen. Fans listen. The entire league pays attention. Several analysts have already suggested that this decision could define the next era of 49ers football. That might sound dramatic, but there is some truth to it. Major organizational shifts often begin with a statement of intent. Leaders set the direction. Everyone else follows. What's especially interesting is how confident Shanahan appeared while discussing the future. There was no hesitation, no uncertainty, no indication that he was second-guessing the path ahead. Instead, he projected confidence and conviction. That's significant because confidence tends to spread throughout an organization. When players believe in the plan, execution improves. When coaches believe in the plan, preparation becomes more effective. When management believes in the plan, decisions become easier. Momentum often starts with leadership. As the news continues spreading, NFL insiders are working overtime trying to interpret every detail. Fans are analyzing every quote. Podcasts are debating every possibility. Sports radio shows are dedicating entire segments to discussing what this announcement could mean. That level of attention demonstrates just how important the 49ers remain in the NFL landscape. This is not a rebuilding franchise struggling for relevance. This is one of the league's premier organizations. When the 49ers make news, people notice. Now here's another angle worth considering. Shanahan's comments may not only be about football strategy, they may also reflect organizational culture. Successful teams create environments where competition never stops. Positions are earned, not given. Players must continually improve to maintain their roles. That approach keeps teams hungry. Complacency is one of the biggest threats to success. Once players become comfortable, performance can decline. Shanahan has always emphasized competition, accountability, and growth. His latest announcement seems consistent with that philosophy. Nothing is guaranteed. Everyone must continue earning their place. That message can be powerful inside a locker room. The coming months will reveal whether this decision leads to immediate changes or represents a longer-term vision. Either way, the conversation has already begun. Fans are watching closely. Analysts are watching closely. Rival teams are watching closely. And perhaps most importantly, the players are watching closely. Every major announcement creates opportunities and challenges. Some players will embrace the changes. Others may need time to adjust. But the ultimate goal remains the same: bringing a championship back to San Francisco. That's the standard. That's the expectation. And that's the mission driving every decision within the organization. As we wait for additional details, one thing remains clear. Kyle Shanahan is not interested in standing still. He wants the 49ers to keep improving, keep evolving, and keep chasing greatness. Whether you agree with the direction or have concerns about the future, there's no denying that today's announcement has captured the attention of the football world. The next few weeks could provide more clarity. We may learn more about roster plans, player roles, strategic adjustments, and long-term organizational goals. Until then, speculation will continue, debates will rage, and fans will keep searching for clues about what comes next. And honestly, that's part of what makes sports so exciting. Every decision matters. Every offseason move matters. Every announcement has the potential to reshape a franchise's future. For now, all eyes remain on Kyle Shanahan and the San Francisco 49ers. Will this shocking decision prove to be a masterstroke? Will it help push the team closer to a Super Bowl championship? Or will it become one of the most debated moves of the Shanahan era? Only time will tell. But one thing is absolutely certain. The NFL world is paying attention, and the San Francisco 49ers are once again at the center of one of football's biggest stories. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with Kyle Shanahan's decision? What do you think this announcement really means for the future of the 49ers? Could this be the move that finally brings another Lombardi trophy to San Francisco? I want to hear from every member of the faithful. If you enjoyed today's update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any breaking San Francisco 49ers news. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.